because we are here with game number 2 between Kaipi or KP and Uebelst. Uebelst is going to be on the Dire side this time and KP on the Radiant side, so they're swapped over from the previous game. The previous game was taken quite convincingly by KP as they were just leading on the kills for a very long time. That made them have that gold advantage that they profited from the rest of the game, and they were able to take the game with that. As well, this is a game, by the way, for GosuLeague Division 2, and that means that we're seeing 2 games between these 2 teams. Well, like we said, this is the second game. They swapped sides to make it even again, as in both teams having 1 game from each side. If that made sense, yes, it does. Yeah, it does. And for each win that a team gets, they get a point. Even the team with the most points at the end of the season wins. And for Division 2, that prize is going to be going towards Division 1. So that is what these teams are fighting for. We have a Chen ban out as well as a Lycan. First game, we saw KP banning out a lot of the jungle heroes, banning out Chen as well as the Enchantress, as they now also ban out the Nature's Prophet, maybe to secure themselves with the only jungle hero once again, the Enigma that they had in the previous game. They were able to pick that up and just have that goal advantage for the rest of the game that you get in the jungle if the other team does not have a jungle hero, which was the case this time. So let's see if they're going to try to do that one again. If they're going to pick up an Enigma as the first one, we know that that's what we're aiming for. But right now, we're first going to see what the second ban out is for Uebelst, as they are just banning out heroes that they just 100% sure do not want to face. Unless they already want to ban out some heroes that don't fit into their strategy. Even though that for a second pick, that is not really useful. So they're gonna ban out a Darkseer. They did ban him out in the first game as well. They just don't want to face that, and they didn't want to pick it up themselves either. As well, let's see what they will pick up second when it's their turn. First 2 more bans incoming. One for KP. As I just now noticed that somehow the group profiles are not appearing. So that means I'm just gonna change something so that you see which one is who. Like I'm adding names. There we go. I think you should be able to see all, right? Yeah. Because well, the previous game they had their they did have their thingies. What's it called? Wow, blackout. They did have their team profiles up there, but right now I don't know why it's missing. Slightly buggy, I guess. Another jungle hero being banned out by KP. It is the Enigma actually, so they're not going to have that one, but Enchantress still on the pool, so they might look to pick that one up if they have the chance. First is going to be a ban out for Uebelst for the last ban out before we are going to go into the pick phase for Kaipi. And they're taking into the bonus time. The Shrek is going to be the ban out here. They did ban him out in the previous game as well. What can I say? It's going to be Enchantress being picked up, so banning out a lot of the jungle heroes, making sure that there's no good one left anymore as they pick up a jungle hero for themselves, wanting to have that advantage in the jungle. And with these bans, they definitely do have that. It's going to be Invoker. It's going to be the pickup for Uebelst as they pick up the Chaos Knight as well this time. As in, they had the Chaos Knight in the previous game as well, but they didn't have the Invoker. Invoker was on the Radiant team. Sorry, on the Dire team, as in on KP, which is now on the Radiant team. But there, let's see how they are going to be able to use it. We have a Lone Druid pickup from KP. I mean, they did need those solo lanes because that's what you have to do. If you have a jungle hero, you need to have 2 solo lanes, and already securing one is then very important. Otherwise, you're gonna make it your enemy very easy to ban out heroes for you in the second banning phase. If they just ban out solo laner heroes, then you're basically getting forced in some solo laners that you probably don't want to be playing. So already picking one up is just very vital. Let's see what the second pickup is gonna be. The second pickup in this round. So they picked up 2, as in Lone Druid is 1, which is gonna be the other. It's gonna be support like last time. Is it going to be... Well, it could be support. Shadow Demon could still be a good option. They had that in the previous game as well, and it worked out great for them. And the thing about Shadow Demon is also that it has a lot of combinations that you can make with that. There's a lot of heroes that can fit with the Shadow Demon. Let's see though, taking their time, taking into the bonus time for this. Are they going to go for another solo lane, or are they going to go for the first step of their combination? But then again, you don't want to give away too much. Of course, if you get a Shadow Demon pickup, there's probably going to be a Brewmaster ban out, and if you want to go for that combination, that's of course a very tricky thing. If you don't want to risk that, then you might not want to pick that one up yet. But let's see. It is going to be a Shadow Demon indeed, just like the previous time. Let's see if we're going to see a Brewmaster ban then, or if Uebelst is going to be okay with that. And of course, there's a lot of different combinations to make with the Shadow Demon, so they should not be too worried on Kaipi's side. Last pickup before the second ban phase. Is it going to be a support for them as well this time? I mean, we had a Crystal Maiden as support in the previous game together with the Chaos Knight, but this time it might be an Age Deparation. No, never mind. Broodmother was still in the pool, and they will pick that one up. They had it in the previous game as well. And Brookmiller was doing a great job, but he was just not able to get enough pressure on there to be able to take his lane successfully. Venomancer is being banned out, as I don't want to face that lane again. Of course, Venomancer was being played in the previous game. Sandkin will be banned out as well. Just some counters for the Broodmother being banned here. We might still see a Tidehunter being picked up by the Radiant team. I mean, that could be their other solo lane, a Tidehunter. No, never mind, getting banned out. So two natural counters being banned out for the dire side. Not surprising. They don't want to get that Broodmother countered. There's still some other counters there though. There's still, like, for example, there's a Storm Spirit that could do the same thing. Which heroes are there still? Earthshaker, Windrunner perhaps. Windrunner would be able to do it. She's not really able to stop Broodmother from farming though. That's the main difference that she has. She's able to stay alive. She's able to hold the lane at bay, which is important. But she is not going to be doing all that great for herself, and she's not going to be stopping Broodmother from doing anything either. And it is still a great hero to have, so they could still want that. But let's see. At least now there's no heroes banned out to combine a Shadow Demon with. I mean, the Brewmaster is still in. It's gonna be the Beastmaster. Is also one of the counters to Broodmother. I almost forgot about him, but his access will of course be able to kill off a lot of Spiderlings, and that's of course something very useful to have. And yeah, definitely a good hero to have for as a Broodmother. But then again, still, at some point when Broodmother has her Soul Ring up, Beastmaster will be harassed out of the lane, and that will be something that he will have to deal with. And that is, well, at that time, hopefully for him, he might be close to level 6, because at level 6 he might be roaming. And the only difference then is, if as soon as he leaves his lane, Broodmother will push into the tower, and that is just a very dangerous thing to have. Because if Broodmother is left alone, that's a dead tower, maybe even more than one, depending on how long you're away from that lane. Next pickup is gonna go to Uebelst, as they still need their support to go with the Chaos Knight. Preferably a support with a disable, like something like a Age Deparation with Cold Feet. Cold Feet will guaranteed hit if you combine it with the Shadow, a CK, Chaos Knight. That's the main reason that people pick those two up together sometimes. A lot actually. But then again, there's still a lot of other supports still in as well. Might see a Vengeful Spirit in this game. Having 2 solid stuns. I mean, for stuns, the Radiant side doesn't have that many stuns. I mean, of course, they have the Entangle from the bear. The Disruption can't really be called as a stun though, and a Beastmaster Roar, very important. Hello.
Radiant team pick.
It's gonna be Jakiro. So, if you're talking about guaranteed stuns, if there's gonna be a target that's gonna be stunned or reality rifted, there's gonna be a guaranteed stun up on them with the Frost Path. Ice Path, sorry. And if you then can also land a Macropyre there, it's going to be a dead target. I have to say, I have not seen this combination before, but I definitely can see it working. I definitely can see it working. I will be very curious to see how that game for them is going to go this time.
5 seconds remaining.
Last pickup from Kaipi coming out right now. So still need that combination with the Shadow Demon. Is it going to be a Brewmaster right now? I am doubting that choice because it could more like be Miranda, because they kind of lack ranged heroes. If they pick up a melee again, then they have a Beastmaster and a Lone Druid and a Brewmaster. That's just too much melee power, I believe. So something like a Miranda that could land her arrow straight after the stun, straight after the disruption would be a good pickup here. And it's gonna be an Age of Deparation. Definitely not what I was expecting. So they're gonna pick that up. I right now I'm leaning towards Uebelst for the bans and picks, but as in in favor. But I'm gonna see how this works out. They're gonna probably lane Age of Deparation in the mid lane with Beastmaster, maybe with the Shadow Demon on on this lane where the Broodmother's at, and the Lone Druid on the solo lane, and Enchantress in the jungle. But they have a lot of pushing power in those
10
first two.
seconds remaining.
So we're and a lot of ganking power too. And of course, you want to gank and then push straight
5
afterwards.
seconds remaining.
I'm really curious to see how they're gonna play that out. It should be
Reserve
very
time.
interesting. Last pickup for
10
Uebelst. What
seconds
are they gonna
remaining.
do with their last lane? What? So the choice was kind of to either go for a tri-lane or put something together with the Invoker or the Broodmother, or pick up a jungle hero. And they go for Axe, and he is gonna go into the jungle most likely. That's we see some heroes that we normally don't see in this game. This should be a good one. Let's swap ourselves into the game, as in swap overlays, so that you can see the whole map and stuff like that. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this time it works. Cool. And we will see who is going to be playing what. We see both teams actually used up all their bonus time. 3 seconds and 8 seconds left on all that time. So that's a long drafting phase right here.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining as we just wait until this 5 seconds are over so that we can jump ourselves into the game. We're probably going to have a pause straight afterwards because it looks like someone has not picked up their hero yet. Oh, there we go. Just did kills that we just picked up. But first we're going to jump ourselves to KP to see who is playing what. We have Barbar playing the Edge Deprivation. Pylai Dai is going to be playing the Enchantress. We have the stand-in I'm a Sheep playing that Shadow Demon. In the meantime, Beastmaster already on the top lane, so being very fast, already gonna clear some towers. It's gonna be played by Fabi. And then last but not least, who is that? There we go. It's gonna be a Lone Druid being played by Asuna. And that is everybody for KP, and we will jump ourselves over to the dire side where we see Alex on the Jakiro for Uebelst. And he is on the dire side, and everybody going towards the top lane. We have Chaos Knight being played by Jintoki, which is actually Chill, in case you were wondering who that is. We see that Dota 2, which is actually Kurkai, in case you're wondering, is playing Axe. Is gonna go into the jungle. We're gonna be seeing Invoker being played by Dota 3.
30 seconds.
And this is actually Leaf, I believe. And on this bottom lane, we see Pass playing the Broodmother. So that's gonna be the names for then who is playing what for Uebelst. As it's just a bit distracting to see who's playing what. It's yeah. Oh well. It's not one of my favorite things about players changing names. Well, at least I'm happy that I know which one is who, so that you all know also which one is who, and you're gonna be able to cheer on your fans or not your fans, your idols. Sorry, if you were looking for that. Shadow Demon and Enchantress rotating to the top lane. They want to catch out someone. Gonna catch out the Jakiro from the looks of it. Stun on landing on the Lone Druid, taking a breath as well. The disruption is there. In the meantime, going on the Jakiro, and Jakiro actually taking a lot of damage. Is gonna be the first blood here. Shadow Demon takes the first blood. It is for him as Chaos Knight is gonna run away from this one, and Lone Druid, who will be fine, will be continuing farming on this top lane. And that was that bear scouting it out. And the ward, of course, well, that just got placed actually. Making sure that they knew with the bear that they knew that the Jakiro was there out of position and they were able to outnumber it. Enchantress is going to be in the jungle here on the dire side just so she can stop the X-Storm from farming. And there's going to be a disruption already as, wow. Okay, Shadow Demon is going to take a lot of damage, or some damage from the creeps as well. And Enchantress is going to eat a tango. It's going to try to run away. Jakiro is back into the jungle again. Hello, Chaos Knight. Where is the stun? There's the stun. 2 seconds only, though. So she will be able to run away. There comes a dual breath once again. Enchantress being slightly slow. Should be. Oh, Sunstrike! Sunstrike does not kill her off. 16 HP left. One more right click does do the job, but is not gonna be there, so does not do the job. And that's Enchantress staying alive barely, but she will be able to run away unless there's gonna be a Sunstrike again. 16 seconds now, and that's the time she should be at the fountain once again. Sunstrike was landed perfectly though. Definitely, and Lone Druid is going to be on this top lane by himself, by the looks of it. Well, not by himself, of course Shadow Demon is here, and sorry, Enchantress will be in the jungle there as well. But for now, he at least has taken the experience by himself. That's mostly what I was meaning. Shadow Demon is still level 1. He's actually going to try to take some as well. Nice one for him. Getting some extra gold on the side. And yeah, it's going to be a dual lane between these two, as we were expecting that. With Axe in the jungle, also to be expected. Invoker in the middle being playing versus the Age Desperation, who is going to try to harass Invoker from the looks of it as much as he can. And he is doing the normal spec for going for cold feet and then stats, because he knows he's squishy and he needs that HP. He needs those stats. And then no vortex yet for him. Does not need it, does not want it. In the meantime, these two should be fine until Broodmother has his soul ring. Beastmaster should be doing just fine. Sends his axe through. He's taking a lot of harassment here. And Geking team is on the road. They don't want to have axe farming all that much. And Axe just saw them coming. Lower ground, higher ground advantage. Jakiro taking some damage from the bear and his master. Should be fine. Just saw the Shadow Demon and the Enchantress though, so knows he dodged a bullet there. As Axe is gonna take some harassment, but they can't really kill him right now. Shadow Demon has to have that disruption and Soul Catcher up in order to do anything at all, actually. And Jakiro and Chaos Knight would be ready to take that fight if they indeed would have tried to go for that, if they would have tried to chase it. They're not done yet, though. Gonna kill off the last creep. Hello, Axe. But once again, not gonna be in time. Still level 1 up on the Enchantress as well. There's a slow. This is gonna be enough. We have a fling, but there's not gonna be anything else. Age Desperation being on 16 for 9, with Invoker being on 10 for 2. Age Desperation actually doing a great job with last hitting in that case, getting the advantage. Oh, these might be locked in position. There goes the Battle Hunger up on the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon still level 2, level 4 up on the X. And there's gonna be more there, but he is so slow. And there's a disruption up on the Axe. Does he already have boots then? No, he does not. In the meantime, Age Desperation taking a dual breath is gonna be backing off again as well. As this does not turn into any kills right now. Not right now, anyway. Lone Druid is still making use of the situation to continue his farm, and is backing off as soon as he saw a glimpse of Chaos Knight appearing there. And he knows that Axe and Jakiro are still missing, so he will be extra careful, and I don't think they will be able to kill him. Well, maybe they are, actually. But is there an ice path yet? No, there's not. So the only stun they would have is a stun from the Chaos Knight, so it's pure luck. That's based on pure luck. Sunstrike! Oh, close! 60 HP left upon the Beastmaster, and he probably is gonna back out with that one. Also picked up a soul ring for himself, soaring on the Broodmother ready yet as well. And yeah, there's not gonna be a kill there, but he is gonna be having to fly all the way back, unless he already got a salve and the chicken and already gave himself one, which is the case, so he is back. Chicken there to help out and save the day. And we're gonna have Enchantress with the Centaur on her way to the bottom lane. She is still, or on the way to the jungle, she's still level 2, so she needs some extra levels. Level 5 up on the Beastmaster. As we see Age Separation picking up an invisibility rune. He has it still in his bottle, not using it yet. Sunstrike, Cold Snap. Ooh, invisibility rune helping out there. He wants to go for that. And he probably would have gotten it too with the Cold Snap there. And pops his salve. Salve's popping all over the place here. Bottom. Middle. Let's see if we can see yourself being popped on the top lane. Lone Druid level 5 as well. Shadow Demon level 3 still. With Jakiro also level 3 and Chaos Knight level 5. So this is very even so far. And Axe is level 4 and Enchantress, well that's a difference. Enchantress now level 3 but slightly behind the Axe right now. And so we're just gonna check the experience graph. There we go. Slightly in favor of the dire side as expected. And nothing to worry about so far. It's only it's less than 500, so it's really nothing. Gold graph slightly in favor of the Radiant team. Not surprising, as they were able to get the first blood here, and so far there has not been any other kills. Cold feet, Axe, is he gonna get stunned? He's gonna get stunned. He is gonna go down. Age Desperation taking a kill here, and that was Axe making some weird movements that made him get stuck in that cold feet. He did not know which way to run, and in the end, was not able to run at all. Age Desperation ulti helping out as well, as those levels higher just make a difference, because Axe was still level 4 versus level 7, sorry, level 6 Age Desperation at the time. Now he's level 7 though. Got that from that kill. Taking the advantage over the Invoker. That's, yeah, definitely an advantage indeed, as he is 27 for 14, with the Invoker being 23 for 7. Not that big of a difference, but that kill will make the difference. That kill will definitely make the difference. Beastmaster 21 for 1. Might also have some spiderlings in there as well, though. 30 for 5 up on the Broodmother. He is doing great on that bottom lane as he is farming the most of everybody right now. As we can see now, 31 as is the highest. Next to the Lone Druid, actually. Lone Druid being on 32, so keeping it very even. 33 right now. As Chaos Knight is on 23 as well, so compared to the bottom lane, these two are quite even. As we did see that in the gold graph, only gold difference is slightly in favor of the Radiant, which is a kill right now. And this is another kill, and then... well... disruption. Sorry. In the meantime, Invoker taking care of the Beastmaster. On the bottom lane, Sunstrike was there. Oh, it's almost a circle. Almost a circle. So Invoker taking the last hit up on the Beastmaster with his Sunstrike, and with that is able to take care of the advantage of the lane. As in now they're even once again, of course, because he does get experience from that as well, even though the kill was on the other side. In the meantime, top lane, 2 seconds on landing on the Shadow Demon. Dual breath as well. He pops himself in the disruption. Roar going off on the Chaos Knight. Sunstrike is gonna head on the Beastmaster, but not by that much. Age Separation will fly in, kills off the Chaos Knight. Lone Druid killing off the X as well, and the chase is on for Jakiro, and they want him. Are they gonna be able to get him though? That's the question. There's no Roar anymore. There might be Axes, but he doesn't throw them anymore. He just cancelled his own animation. 3 off the Shadow Poison there, but it's not gonna be enough to take him down. Dual breath, still hitting on the Lone Druid. He wants to go for the steal though. The bear doing a lot of damage here. Just a couple right clicks away. Will he be able to get it? One more right click. It's 4 HP left. But the bear won't be able to attack anymore soon because the Lone Druid is too far away. Takes a battle longer. He's going to be on the chase here. But is going to go down. Axe taking the kill. Overextension from the Lone Druid. 1 second stun upon the Beastmaster here. As he is taking a battle longer as well. And this might as well be a double kill. Unless Chaos Knight comes in to take the kill from the Axe, and that will probably be the case here. Chaos Knight taking the kill indeed, and the Axes did not do anything anymore, as Chaos Knight is just gonna rotate and chase the creep wave away so that this tower might be pushed if they wanted to. Chaos Knight rotating to the middle, maybe wants to go for Age Separation. Age Separation who did help with that ulti there, but that's it. That is it. At least he helped more than a Sunstrike from the Invoker. It's 2 heroes that can be globally present, and it's very useful to have, but yeah, they like I said, they're globally present, but they're still in the middle lane. We're not able to do anything else. Chaos Knight taking a Shadow Poison. 4 for 3 right now, still very even, and that action on the top lane was the first one that really got some kills on both sides that we have seen so far. And it was even, 3 for 3 in the end. It was very, very much in favor of the Radiant for a long time until Axe TP'd back in and was able to just force everybody down, and that was just overextension. As we have 2100 gold up on the Lone Druid, he is gonna go for that Radiance, and he is building towards it. As he's waiting for his bear to come off cooldown again so he can summon it. Because he just summoned it right earlier when he wants to have a full bear again, but that was right before he died, so it did not really work out as intended, most likely. There's the bear. Gonna help him with the last hits once again. It's Chaos Knight. He did take a dive there, at least he died, but he also got a kill for him in return in the end. So a good one for him, as he has 1k gold up on himself right now, and he will be supported by the Jakiro once again. Jakiro is still level 4. Let's see what Crystal Maid, sorry, what the Enchantress is. Enchantress is level 5 right now. With the double damage rune, farming still in the jungle. And X level 7, so he definitely got back on some experience. Disruption. Oh, and that's gonna be Chaos Knight reality rifting out of the lock from the illusions. Invoker taking the last hit with his Sunstrike up on the Shadow Demon. And oh, Asia Destroy Shadow Demon taking the kill on the Chaos Knight. He barely escaped there from the Age Deprivation ulti, but the Chaos Knight still took him down. Sorry, Shadow Demon still took him down, and Axe just going down to the Lone Druid as we saw him taking that down. 2 for 2 still though, and that is just Age Separation helping out as well as the Invoker once again using their spells, but still in the middle. Main thing to note for the middle lane though, Invoker took that kill, and Age Separation did not take a kill, but even though he did take the kill earlier, so in kill wise they're even again, as it's 2 for 2, 2 for 0 on the Age Separation, and 2 for 0 on the Invoker now, as well as gold wise. I don't think I should be looking here, I should rather be looking at gold per minute, but I will do that in a moment once I see if Shadow Demon is going to be able to get away from this one. He's trying with Spawn Quinelings, still ending though. Broodmother taking the kill, Enchantress might be some trouble here too, getting harassed here by the Spiderlings, and Broodmother can do that because the tower is not attacking him anyway. His Separation ulti is gonna hit, is not gonna hit on the Broodmother though. Oh, close, but no cigar. Enchantress gonna pop her magic stick. and is gonna do some impetus on, but there's the spawn Firelings once again, taking another kill, taking a double kill in this bottom lane, but there was too much time in between to actually call that a double kill, but definitely getting a double kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
As Axe
attack.
is moving towards the mid lane, he's gonna find Age Deparation, he's gonna throw out a, well, gonna throw the Battle Hunger Cold Snap there as well as an Urn Charge. He's gonna try to get away. Haste Rune might help him, but he is still the Battle Hunger, doing so much damage, and he will go down. Axe taking the kill.
Yes.
Battle Hunger overpower, and his Battle Hunger is maxed out, so that is gonna be a lot of damage being done if you don't kill off a creep to take it off. Lone Druid, 3,300 gold right now. And I must say, I'm quite impressed. Normally we see a team with a Lone Druid that has a Lone Druid farming on the side, which is basically what this is. Normally you then see the team... Oh, Shadow Demon going down, Roar going off in the Invoker. In the meantime, Beastmaster wants to go for the Invoker. He's not going to be able to do it though, gets forced to attack Axe, takes a Battle Hunger as well. Impetus will still kill off the Invoker though, and Axe will be forced back by her. But the Battle Hunger, is it going to be enough to kill the Beastmaster off? It might be. Age Deparation ulti is going to fly in, is not going to hit on the Axe though. And Lone Druid in the meantime going down on the top lane. Jakiro using his Macropyre for that one. And getting the last hit on that as well. And Beastmaster will be safe. Actually taking a slight detour just so that there won't be a Sunstrike up on him. State of Hunger up on the Broodmother. He already took down the tier 1 tower earlier, not that long ago, and he's getting freedom to push down this tier 2 tower as well. Because he has been left alone. That's what I said earlier. As soon as the Beastmaster is going to try to gank more, is going to try to take more kills, that lane will be empty and Broodmother will be able to do his thing as he now takes his second tower. In the meantime, gold per minute for the mid lane. Age Deparation, of course he did just die, so that's not a really even comparison anymore. 245 gold per minute up on him when the Invoker is 338. And of course there's now Tower Zone is down as well, so that's going to be a massive difference already. So I guess I should have done that earlier. Shame on me. FC Beastmaster back on the bottom lane, getting harassed out of the lane by Broodmother. Broodmother, who is 2 levels higher than the Beastmaster right now. And whoa. Demonic Purge. Not going to be enough to take the kill though. 4 heroes here now of Kaipi. They want to go for this tower. And they will be able to do that as well. Fortification will be popped, but there's nobody here to defend it so far. Oh, Beastmaster though, instead of a Hunger, here comes the Axe as well. Roar going off to try to get him away. Sunstrike will hit as well. And, well, Sunstrike will not hit actually, but the Battle Hunger does, and does so much damage, and he will be able to refresh it again soon. Doesn't even need to. There's the Execute, and that's going to be the last hit. Well, don't know, Execute is kind of last hit. Of course, it's called a Culling Blade, but I find it more an Execute. Cold Feet upon the Jakiro, takes an impetus as well. It's almost down, but 70 HP, 78, 80 HP, and we'll be able to stay alive for now. As the tower was getting pressured, and it looks like Lone Druid is okay with having his bear tank up some hits from the Invoker while doing some damage to the tower. It's an illusion. His separation ulti is gonna fly out to the Chaos Knight, but should be fine. He's killing off some creeps. That's at least all you can ask for right now. Is Broodmother still doing her thing? The moment there is a fight that is not on the bottom lane, Orchid doesn't malevolence up on the Broodmother, by the way. But the moment there is a fight not on the bottom lane between 3 or more members, or well, preferably 5 if it's up to Uebelst, of preferably 5 members of KP, Broodmother is going to push into the tier 3 tower, and she's going to be ready for it as well. She's going to have a massive amount of Spirelings, and she should be able to do that, and that is, so far, I mean, otherwise you just have to have the Beastmaster on lane all the time, and that is fine, but you kind of need the Beastmaster. They need the Beastmaster for that Roar. Axe is going to fly as well. Is there going to be any support? Yes, there is. From the sideline, Axe taking a lot of damage going down to the Enchantress. Broodmother is going to try to get away from this one. Has the Apparition ulti up on her, and that goes down. Last hit goes to the creeps, and will go down. So 2 for 0 here, as Beastmaster was not the one to go down this time, as he was quite low already with the Battle Hunger going up on him as well. And Lone Druid in the meantime killing off, or getting killed off by the Invoker, as Age Deparation takes care of the Chaos Knight. Is going to try to get away from this one again. Ice Path up on the Enchanter, so she can't chase. Impetus still does a lot of damage on the Jakiro, but she is not going to chase that anymore. Does not want to risk her. Does not want to risk Leaf turning around with this Invoker and turn and burn. Shadow Demon here as well. Shadow Poison is going to scout him out. TP's in. There's 3 for 3 now on this top lane. They want to go for this. Goldcraft in favor of the Dire team, not surprising. They were able to take down 2 towers there on the bottom lane, and they were ahead of kills earlier on. They still are 2 kills ahead for now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Did he just use that on a creep? Looks like he did. So no Culling Blade yet for another 60 seconds. Of course, if you get an Aghanim Scepter, maybe he's used to having an Aghanim Scepter because then the cooldown is not there anymore. Well, 6 seconds not there anymore, kinda. And you can use it as a last hit for creeps. But right now it will be gone. And talking about gone, everybody that was here on the top lane earlier, where there were 3, there is now 0. Well, only 1 with the Shadow Demon there is gonna send through some Shadow Poison. Age Depression ult is gonna hit, actually forces them back. Useful. Hitting on 3 heroes, but the tower will still go down. Last hit going to the Invoker. Shadow Demon was not there to deny it. In the meantime, tier 1 tower is going to be trying to be taken down as a repayment for that, as a trade-off. And looks like they will be able to get it as well. Chaos Knight is going to be here though. Oh, there comes the TP back in. Bear will still be able to kill it off though, but there's a stun. 3 seconds landing on the Beastmaster. Beastmaster does have his roar ready. Lands it up on the Jakiro. Is going to try to TP out of this one. It's already gone. It is already gone. He already had the stun being done from the Chaos Knight. He knew that the only one that could stun was the Jakiro, so quick thinking. No Ice Path is no stun. No stun is able to TP out of there. In the meantime, Age Depression ulti is going to fly to hit on Act and will be able to do so, and actually steals the last hit from that. Well, with that rather, from either the Enchantress or the Shadow Demon, but kill's a kill, and that's all we can say for now. Broodmother is just rotated to the top lane, wants to go for more towers. It's probably going to be able to take towers as well. It's just waiting until they're gone. Basically what he does. Or maybe he's waiting to take care of the Beastmaster by himself. He has got that Malevolence right now. He could try to surround him and then go for him. But does he want to risk it so close to the Radiant's base? That's the main question. Talking about Radiance. Secret Relic almost ready for a Radiance.
Regeneration.
That's gonna be the thing that Lone Druid is saving for. Jakiro finishing up a mechanism. A separation ulti is not gonna hit. Just was just scouting out. Probably also scouted out if there was someone at Roshan. There wasn't. Broodmother building towards his BKB as he now collects his magic wand first. 4 heroes from KP on this top lane. And the gold graph is, I mean the kills are even. Towers are okay, not even. 2 towers in favor now for the Dire side. But still, that is not 5k gold. 2 towers is maybe like 3k gold.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
And maybe that's Axe farming faster in the jungle than Enchantress has been. Of course, Enchantress has been roaming around a lot, and she is a hero that takes heroes from the jungle and does not get the gold for that. While Axe actually kills everything off from the jungle, so that is going to be a difference as well. But still, quite a big difference for 2 teams that are even on kills and almost even on experience. 2,500 experience in favor of the Dire side. I mean, it's mostly that's mostly going to be Enchantress roaming around. Not getting as many kills as the Axes. He's turning into the bear, that's why we heard so many bear sounds. Talking about bear, there's the Radiance bear. Radiance is completed up on the Lone Druid, and we will see him farming a lot faster than he was before, even though he was farming faster to begin with. Cold Feet Roar actually going up on the Spiraling! What a mistake there! Broodmother is going to be able to get away from that one. I think, yes, definitely. Vortex does not work anymore. And does someone have a gem? Yeah, Beastmaster has a gem. But that roar on a Spiraling. Of course, there's zillions of Spiraling, so it is easy to make a mistake. It's easy to misclick. But oh, you're going to have a use face swap for yourself then at that point that happens. You're going to be frustrated that you did not get the kill, because otherwise that would be almost a guaranteed kill for this Broodmother. Axe taking a cold feet is gonna go down. Shadow Demon taking the last hit. In the meantime, the disruption is off on the Jakiro. Jakiro's not gonna be able to go away from that one as well. Lone Druid taking that one. He still lays down his Necropire, but it's just annoying for the creeps rather than anything else, because he just soon as just walks past it, like, okay, I don't care. They're standing fire. What's fire? No fire. And I want to go for this tier 2 tower. They've been pushing very hard.
Where are you going?
Slow going off on the Evoker, but they're not gonna force it down. Enchantress getting silenced on fake! Sunstrike taking the kill up on the Enchantress, who was not able to pop her Nature's Attendance yet because she was still silenced from the Malevolence. Nice one, as the Reality Rift lands very close to him, and the 4-second stun lands up on the Beast Mouth. Age Separation Ult is gonna fly, hits nothing. Chaos Knight still wants to go for something, but the Roar went on the wrong horse! Cold Feet, Roar once again misses, and there's the Dust. Lone Druid, sorry, Shadow Demon still going down here, and Broodmother wants someone else, wants the Lone Druid, and the Ice Bath locks the Lone Druid in place, and the last one goes to the Broodmother as Axe takes care of the Age Separation. That fight did not go as planned for Kaipi. They lost 4 heroes. We're able to get Age Separation very low. We're able to get the Chaos Knight very low as well, but we're not able to secure a kill other than the tier 2 tower here, and that is just not a fight that they want to have end that way, and that's also gonna be that Roar not hitting on the right one. That's gonna be so frustrating right now for the Beastmaster. It's 2 in a row that he was not able to secure the Roar for. Of course they do look alike a lot with the horses all look alike, because they're illusions of course, but still it's painful. It is definitely painful. And that fight basically cleared up Roshan for Uebelst. They will be able to take it without that many problems. And of course, what made that fight also was Enchantress already getting picked off before the fight even was begun. She was just the only thing that happened was she was silenced. Spawn Spiral Links flew in. That already got her so low, but because she was still silenced, the Sunstrike perfectly placed still took the extra damage from that the Orchid made sure that she had, and then bam, dead. That was a very fast kill, and that's something that she should be that's something that she should be worried about, because if she dies that fast, there we go. She picked up a point booster already. It's gonna go for that Aghanim Scepter. She definitely needs that. I hope she's buying the Overclock first because she needs that HP. She's a very squishy hero, of course, already, and especially if she's gonna get an Orchid up on her. As well, that fight actually, the gold was in favor for Kaipi again before that fight happened, but then that fight happened and we see bam going down again to 5k. Same thing for the experience. It was going towards in favor of what's laying here on the floor. I saw something laying here on the floor. Why can't I see that? Confusing. Oh well. Yeah, something lays. What's something there? Oh, it's an iron branch. Sorry. In the meantime, though, we have got next going down. Macropyre on top of an Ice Bath. Lone Druid being turned into a Piglet, taking a lot of damage here. Battle Hunger up on him as well. Goes down to the Jakiro. Frostbite on the actually was on Frostbite. Cold Speed up on the Broodmother, who only hold him down for so long. Chases down the Enchantress, who goes down. Chaos Knight getting a double kill from that one. And sorry for the distraction from the Iron Branch there. My bad. As that teamfight in the middle was going on in favor, once again, in favor of Uebelst, as they look strong right now. They have the team fights set, and with the push-ins that keep happening from the Radiant team, they're just able to take advantage from them from that once, well, every time again. And the only 2 heroes that are left standing is the Shadow Demon and the Age Separation, and those 2 heroes are not the most tanky heroes that you have. Age Separation ult is hitting on the side. It's gonna be more annoying than anything else. He's like just bashing on that tower. Fortifications on, but I don't think they're gonna be able to defend that. They're gonna try apparently. Reality Rift, stun, 2 seconds, Spawn Spiralings, disruption though, but there's an Ice Bath, and Ice Bath makes sure that there's not gonna be a Soul Catcher anymore, and the TP's out! They just TP'd out at the exact same time, making sure that they could not get interrupted, and it's gonna be Alex that's gonna take the fall here to the Enchantress from Kaipi. Sunstrike hits somewhere, but I can't see where. It's not at anywhere where the heroes are at. That's for sure. But those 2 TPs, like, okay, we don't want to be here anymore. That is gonna be it. Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. They both stay alive as well. Nice job. And I have to say that Frost Bath was quite in. You saw Shadow Demon standing in the air, like stunned mid-air, in the middle of his Soul Catcher. Axe. Gonna run into a Roar. Or is he? Sunstrike not gonna hit. And it's gonna be Shadow Demon that is gonna take the Insatiable Hunger. Roar going off on the Broodmother to save his teammate though, but is he gonna be able to save himself? Being turned into a Piglet, Age Separation ult is gonna fly as well. Still the execute up on the Beastmaster, and Axe is gonna be able to get away from that one. Shadow Demon is still alive actually, Demonic Purge up on the Broodmother. And there goes the Shadow Demon, Axe taking care of him as he does get taken down by the Lone Druid. It's gonna be Enchantress that's gonna be on the run for the Chaos Knight, who is there again. 2 seconds on the age separation, and that's gonna be the Chaos Knight going down as well to the Enchantress, and that's gonna be Broodmother going down to the Enchantress. Double kill. Is she gonna get the Invoker? She wants to get the Invoker. There's no slow for her just yet though. Deafening Blast will hold them in place as well as the Ice Path, and Ice Path followed up by Macropyre. Lone Druid taking a lot of damage from that. It's gonna be on the run from this Jakiro. Whoever thought that you would see a Lone Druid run from a Jakiro Sunstrike? Not at the right place. I heard it, but it didn't work. Self going up. Actually, it's not a self. It's got his Tranquility Boots. Jakiro getting locked in place. Still wants to do some damage on the Lone Druid. Does do that, but that doesn't get him down. Enchantress still getting a triple kill in a way by taking down Jakiro. And that's going to be Enchantress doing very good here. As long as she stays alive, she's able to pump out a lot of damage up on that Dire team. And that's the mistake they made. They should have continued to chase her down and eat her up, but they didn't. As Enchantress is very close to her Aghanim Scepter, if that's indeed what she wants to go for, which I am kind of expecting that she is. Well, we will see though. 22 for 19, still very even. We see a dip in favor of the Dire first, and then again they took it back. No surprise there. Same thing goes for the experience graph. As long as they can come back from these teamfights, they still have a big shot at taking down that throne. But the same thing goes for the Dire side. They have been playing very strong as well. This is just a very even game so far. It could go either way. I mean, normally when, you know, half a minute into a game, you kinda agree, okay, you know what? It's gonna be almost X team's game from the way this is looking. But right now, I really have no clue. I mean, they both don't have something like a Tidehunter or Earthshaker or a Sand King or something to make those team fights go their way. It really has to go right now from positioning and decision making, who's gonna go where, and is someone gonna get caught out of position. And well, if you're caught out, you're out of position, I guess. But that's gonna be the thing that will really determine how things are gonna go. And if, like for example, if Kaipi would have here been able to kill off this Broodmother, that would give them the chance to push down the tier 2 tower and give it an edge to them once again. And that's just those heroes that you can't pick up that way. That's just the differences that you should make. In the meantime, though, talking about picking stuff up, tier 2 tower going down on the top lane. It's only gonna be Beastmaster to defend this one. Roar up on the Axe. There's not going to be any assist for him though. Axes will fly through. Is he going to be able to take it? I don't think he is. Beastmaster is going to go down, execute, making sure that he was able to do that. Axe still going very low, but not low enough, and he's going to be able to TP out of there. And that was just the wrong call from a Beastmaster who thought he could take it, but was not able to. In the meantime, at the same time, actually, Enchantress going down on this bottom lane, where Chaos Knight made the end to her dominating streak rather, and they will continue to push in. So 2 heroes down, 2 different lanes, and that's gonna give the edge to Uebelst, as they will use that to push into the bottom lane. Are they gonna be able to take down a tier 3 tower? I am not sure, because there's still a lot of counter push with the bear as well, with his Radiance, if he wants to set that just there. But they have to be here first though. They might do a lot of damage to this tower before they're actually there. Creep Wave is going to be here as well. They're just going to go in. Phantasm use as well. And that's going to be a lot of damage to the tower. Fortification going off. And here comes the rest. Here comes the defense. Is it going to be in time? Age separation ulti is going to fly. Kills off a lot of his firelings. But these horses, they just want these towers. Are they going to get it? It looks like they are. Yes, they are. Chaos Knight taking the last hit TP in from the Beastmaster now as well, as he wants to kill off Jakiro. Deafening Blast there as well. There's the roar, or the attempted roar, but he gets turned into a picket before 3 seconds stun. And Freddy is not going to be able to do anything in that fight. And there comes the Broodmother. Turns on her BKB. Wants to go for something. Does not go for who though. No target. Gives himself away, and they will just go back again. But then again, what can they do now? They don't have a roar. They need that roar. Axe getting cold feeted, but will be able to be back again. Meteor will fall down. Just harassment so far. Shadow Demon taking a lot of damage. Oh, Sunstrike missing this time though. And there goes the Broodmother. Ace Separation will fly. Will kill him off. It's Chandler's taking the last hit on that one. Axe is going to be trying to get away from the bear. He should be fine, and the barracks still stand. The barracks still stand, but the tier 3 tower going down. And if Uebelst does this again, that time the horses will go on the melee barracks, and that time the melee barracks will probably go down as well, as that is the strength that they have so far. I mean, I did say they don't really have any teamfight heroes, but as for pushing heroes goes, of course, Lone Druid is on the Radiant side, and he has the same feature, kind of, but then with his bear. Same thing goes for the Phantasm Illusion, so just they do a bit more damage than the bear. But he can just, you know, stand at the base. You don't put yourself in danger if you send your illusions or your bear in to take care of a tier 3 tower or take care of a barracks. For all that, for what that matters. Not a very good sentence. Okay, oh well, you know what I mean. But that's just the power that they have, and so far they are the only ones who got close to the tier 3 tower to be able to do that. For the Dire side, for the Radiant side, they haven't had any chance yet to do that. They just haven't been there yet. They just haven't been at the base of the tower with the freedom to push in. Sunstrike going down somewhere. Was it at the Roshan? I don't know. Roshan is almost back up though. Let's. I wish there was something that I could see where the Sunstrike is gonna go down, but I can't. His Depression still has his mechanism. Let's see if we can find any new items. Economical level 3. We already saw that one also. Enchantress has got her Aghanims completed now and does indeed instantly buys it and will be brought to her right now as well as a dust. I'm not sure that's hers, of course, but it might be. Blink Dagger up on the axe together with a Vanguard. I realize now that I have not gone through the items all that much yet. We did see the Chaos Knight already with the Armlet and the Reaver. Or was it the previous game? I'm not sure. At least the Reaver this time difference from previous game as the Roshan is back up again and they want to go for it. Alacrity being popped here as well. As Unseatable Hunger and Broodmother will tank this up for them. If the Depression ulti is gonna fly, are they gonna be able to go in with this though? I am not sure. Smoke is up, they want to go for it. Shadow Poison going through. But Roshan's still dying, Invoker picking it up, and do they really want to take the team fight? Looks like they do. Roar going up on the Chaos Knight. Sunstrike is going to hit on Fetty for a bit as he is locked in place. Is still going to throw his axes out, and there goes the first target that goes down. Jakiro already down. Chaos Knight is going to go down. Asian Depression getting a double kill for that one as Axe executes two heroes. Enchantress and Shadow Demon going down. Axe going down for himself now. True, his Lone Druid takes the last hit. It's 2 for 4 as Invoker is the only one left alive up on the Dire team. And well, I believe he also was the one that has the Aegis, so is gonna be back alive, or at least has used that. So definitely good fight for the Radiant team, as this, what I was saying earlier, this might be their chance to push down a tier 3 tower for themselves as well. Even if they get interrupted halfway through, they can still have the bear attacking it.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They can definitely still have the bear attacking the ice wall, make sure everything is slowed down, but it's just an Invoker and they know it. Jakiro will be here again shortly, but they're just gonna go for the tower, and they will get the tower, most likely. Are they gonna get it before everybody's back off? Fortification going off as well, but the bear is not staying. They are actually backing off. They don't want to be there. X buying back just gave them the signal, okay, this is not our fight anymore. Let's go back, let's recuperate, let's wait for another day, for another opportunity. As the Salt Cross is ready on the Lone Druid to be put on his bear, because he has all the recipes there, all the ingredients for that, and the junkie will bring that to him. And yeah, it was Invoker that had that Aegis earlier, but he died and he got up again. So it was in fact a team wipe, just the Aegis being up. Really nice job from the Radiant side. As you could hear, I was not sure they would be able to take it, but just the elements of surprise, and of course also the Aegis Depression ulti that was on, I believe, all 5 heroes. That was just a massive difference. Meteor going down to some creeps. And Invoker picked up a Ghost Scepter just to be able to withstand the physical damage that comes from the bear, most likely. And from the Beastmaster as well, of course. And picked up an Aghanim Scepter as well, so we'll be able to pump out his spells with massive speed. And we already saw the Sheepstick ages ago. At least we saw it getting used. We knew who it came from. Jakiro has his mechanism and his Vladimir's offering. Help out his team with the auras that he can, with what he can do. Give him some lifesteal to his teammates as well.
I'm betwixt myself.
Did you not see it? Gonna TP out. He was close to seeing it though. He just did not walk far enough. Huh. Oh, hello, here they come. They want to go for the tier 3 barracks. Well, not tier 3, they're for the barracks. And they could probably go for that as well. There's the TPs come in from Shadow Demon as well. They don't want to give that up. But the Phantasm is up again, and he will just be able to send his horses to the barracks, and they might be able to kill it off, but they don't want to risk it that way. They rather be outsmarting their opponents by being there ahead of time, by being there before everybody of the Dire side has, sorry, everybody of the Radiant side has come to that bottom lane. Or maybe they want to catch out some 1 or 2 heroes before they actually go in, which is very understandable as well. Broodmother, 2800 gold up on her right now, and she's just gonna farm some ancient. Axe 20k, wow, that's a lot of gold. 2k gold up on him. And we have Invoker with 900 gold. And I'm just gonna take a sip of a drink and, oh wait, not before I check the Broodmother. He's gonna try to TP out, but won't be in time! Lone Druid taking the last hit. That was a BKB, and that was a disconnect from the Beastmaster actually. But that was a BKB trying to TP out as soon as he saw them, but that didn't work out as planned. There was just too much damage coming out of that Lone Druid. Able to take the last hit with his bear, probably because his bear is looking pretty good right now. And this is a good opportunity for me to take a sip. And for people that were interested also in Infused versus Evo Dota 2, that game has been delayed and will be casted by me after this game as well. So just so you're aware of that, so you know what's happening and what's going on and why that game isn't on yet. As we have, well, Beastmaster doesn't have anything else since the last time we saw him, I believe. He's not been very lucky. I mean, he's died 7 times right now. This is not the screen that I wanted to. This is the screen that I wanted. As he has died most of his team. Of course, Axe has died a lot more, but then again, Axe has also got 11 kills to his name, so has been doing quite good for himself, even though he's died so much. I see Enchantress being, well, doing nice. Let's take a look at this screen instead, though. Wow, that's a massive difference there. There's 2 heroes above 400 gold per minute for the Dire side, and only one of those on the Radiant side in the form of a Lone Druid. And the lowest, or sorry, the highest next to that is 330, so that's a big difference from 415 and 425. So Dire definitely doing better in the gold department, as we also see that with 10k in favor for them right now. And of course they are 2 towers ahead, but that is not just 2 towers and 2 kills. That is gonna be massive farm. That is just massive farm. Able to find time to farm in between the kills that have been happening, in between the fights that have been happening. Just clearing out the jungle every time again, as they're now clearing out the Radiant jungle, making sure that the Radiant are not able to clear out their own jungle. The bear's gonna find him. It's nighttime, but he will be able to see the Chaos Knight where he goes. Just harassment though. Just on 2 seconds. The stun on the bear looks so weird, like he has to pee or something. Like it's a female bear that has to pee. Sorry. Yeah, weird comparison. There goes Tara. There goes the bear being locked in place. The deafening blast. Meteor going down as well. 3 seconds stun landing on the Beastmaster. Do they want to go in on this? It's actually gonna be Jakiro who takes a lot of damage for some unknown reason. EMP going down as well. Forces them back. And this was the momentum that they had. They forced out some TPs, did a bit of damage to the tower, but they're gonna back off again. In the meantime, tier 3 tower on the bottom lane will get pressured soon, because there's a creep wave incoming. That is, well, actually, it's not gonna be able to kill off. Tower will help out, should be fine. As everybody from the Radiant team is waiting. Is still waiting. Though Broodmother will be back up again soon, she's going for a butterfly once again. Well, not once again, previous time was someone else that was going for the butterfly, I guess. Yeah, they're just waiting to find the right team fight, to get that roar up, to find someone out of position, because they're expecting people to go to different sides. They're probably not expecting everybody to go to the bottom lane, but they are. And of course, for the Dire team, I mean, they don't see anybody on the map right now, so they're kind of missing. So that's why they stick together so much. It's the most safe thing to do right now. As all 5 heroes are together here, Broodmother as well together, close by at least. It's gonna be the bear that's gonna be scouting out, some blink ups in there, takes the battle hunger. The other Rift is hitting, to turn to Piglet, they want that bear! They want that bear, and there goes the ice wall, actually locking the Lone Druid himself in place too. There goes the bear, bear will be able to get summoned again though, there it is, did not die, and this is the team fight that they were waiting for. Roar going off on the Chaos Knight actually dropping before he could do anything, and John was taking the last hit, and that's gonna be a Lone Druid going down to the axe. A disruption going off on the Shadow Demon himself so he can save his own life, but it doesn't save the life of the Beastmaster because he goes down to the Jakiro. And that is gonna be it for the Radiant team, because they back off. Shadow Demon down, the Lone Druid down, Beastmaster down, and only the Chaos Knight down on the Radiant side. And that's gonna be a team win in favor for the Radiant team. They might actually decide to push in on this one. But the lane on the bottom side is not pushed out, and that if that was the case, they might have been able to get something in return. But right now, it doesn't look like there's gonna be anything in return for this one. And this was just, you don't fight up on the high ground. You don't fight from low ground to high ground. This is already bad. But then also being, as soon as you get into the high ground, you still have heroes standing on this side, and that is just, oh, almost looks like a head. No, never mind. That's just something that you should not be doing. I mean, they were looking for the advantage in a team fight. We saw them standing here up on the high ground waiting for that advantage for a team fight. Instead, they found a team fight and they decided to take it anyway, even though they were not in the advantage, and that just costed them the team fight, definitely. And a lot of crucial heroes dying, but they will be up again, so nothing actually happening in terms of barracks going down or things taken in return, apart from just pure old farm. So we do see the gold graph dipping even more towards the dire side. The spider, 2k gold up on himself right now. His separation ult is gonna clear out some of the creep wave. Ooh, spiderlings! Nice. Cold feet up on the broodmother, won't hit though. Here they go. And this is the first one. Fourth Spirit. Just wants to go for the barracks. Where's the Chaos Knight? Doesn't have his phantasm ready yet though. Won't be able to do anything yet. There he is. 21 seconds. Do they actually want to go in on this? That's the question. It doesn't look like they are. It doesn't look like they're ready. Like I said, they want to have something that they have the advantage on. They want to be able to already have some hero being picked out. Having some hero to already have been killed off, and then they can go in, because then they have the advantage. Hard completed on the Chaos Knight right now, as we might see him staying alive a bit longer than the previous fight, because he has been the first target for a long time, with that roar being used on him most of the time. Firelings don't do anything to the barracks. We'll just 2 up again, but they're still standing here. They're still ready for it. They're still wanted. Waiting for the next creep wave. Are they actually gonna go in after that next creep wave? That's the question. Alacrity. They're not gonna do this much though. Nope, there we go. And there they go, they back off. They're like, okay, we're not gonna win this, we're just gonna take some farm in the jungle, get some extra farm up on our heroes, and then we'll try again afterwards. We see Lone Druid building towards a MKB up for his bear, picked up one of the javelins already. And the risky thing of this is that he's got everything up on his bear, and as we saw earlier, when the bear is scouting out, he will be killed off. Berserker's Gall. They want to kill off the bear once again. Oh, Lone Druid out of position. Disruption going off on the Chaos Knight. We see Asuna being turned to a picture though. There's the Phantasm. Definitely blast going through as well as a... Oh, there's a nice ice fall. Nice ice bat. Nice Macropyre. And that's a Lone Druid down. That's a Beastmaster down. Enchantress down. That's 3 down for the Radiant side. It's going to be Shadow Demon trying to TP from that Reality Rift. And there is the ice wall. And that's going to be a Shadow Demon. And that's a well played from Asuna, as they know that this is not a fight they can win anymore. This is the Q that Uebelst was waiting for. This is the GG. So Uebelst taking this game for his Kaipi, as this was game 2 between these 2 teams. And game 1 was won by Kaipi. So each of the teams takes home 1 point as that fight. They should not have chased there. They should not have had that tried to save that bear. That was just a mistake there. Everybody was still close. They're gonna fight for the backdoor protection, but because the creep wave is still very far back, you're wondering why this is happening this way. But we're still waiting for Beastmaster to disconnect, and then we're gonna see the end screen. And yeah, this was a game for GosuLeague Division 2. If you want to see more about the standings, about the other teams that are in there, go to gosugamers.net/Dota2 and click on the link to GosuLeague Division 2. There's also a link to Division 1 if you're interested in that as well, as that's what these teams are fighting for that Division 1 spot. And we see, there we go, Beastmaster actually now disconnected, so we will see the end screen fairly soon, as the throne will explode, or, you know, the ancient or the tree, whatever you want to call it. My name is Sheever, by the way. Go check out SheeverGaming.com for more information about me, where you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Definitely check that out, follow, subscribe, like, those kind of thingies. And we will have another GosuLeague Division 2 match after this one with Infused versus Evo Dota 2. and that is gonna be the game that we'll be seeing after I show you this end screen for a while, so you can see everything that people were doing, gold per minute, things that I might have missed, which happens regularly. So yeah. The game between Infuse vs Evo, by the way, starts in 25 minutes, as it starts at 9 CET time. So we still have a bit of a break in before then, and I will turn on some music for you in the meantime. And yeah, that's about it. Kinda. Anyway, here's the end screen. Let's see if we can find anything here anything shocking that I've missed. Doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back, so stay tuned for Infuse vs Evo coming up next.